All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakha HaKodash Barakathon. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and the salute and the shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. All right? We will get justice. We will get justice. But we will get justice through who? Through Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right? Now, even though judgment is coming down on the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, right? And Yahawah is using Esau Edom to bring it to the 2/3 of Israel, right? Even Esau is going to receive his judgment for shedding the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. Get this, I think I'm in the wrong one. Yeah, all right. 2 Peter 3. No, so I get. Hold on, no. 1 Peter 4. 1 Peter 4:17. It says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah. If it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel?" All right? All right, man. So judgment is going to start here at the house of Israel. All right? Judgment is going to start here. Right? So it's going to be a lot of the guys in that say that they're in the truth that's going to receive their judgment of whatever they've done. All right? Now, it said what? That 2/3 must be cut off and die, right? Hold on real quick. This is Romans 12:19. "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi." All right? So, even though it seems, even though it seems very, very, very grim for us, the children of Israel, that's the way it's supposed to look. Right? It's supposed to look like that, man. Okay? Because it looked like that when we were coming out of Egypt. Okay? And when we were coming out of Egypt, what happened? Let's get that. Exodus 14. All right. See. Let's see what it. All right. This is Exodus 14:10. On down it says, and when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them. And they were sore afraid, and the children of Israel cried out unto Yahawah. And they said unto Moses, Because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. Right? So after Yahawah brought judgment on the Egyptians, right? And we being delivered out of the land of Egypt, right? As soon as it seems dim, what does Jake do? Jake lose faith that damn quick. Jake lose faith that quick. Right? It says, yeah, and Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of Yahawah, which he will shew you, which he will shew to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more. Right? Ye shall see them again no more forever. Right? Verse 14. Yahawah shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Right? So, Yahawah is the one that's going to fight for us, man. Right? So we don't have to do nothing to Esau, man. Why? Because Yahawashi is going to fight for us, man. All right, man. Esau, he's doing what he's supposed to. He's doing what Yahawashi has created him to do, man. All right? Esau, he's using his blessing like he's supposed to. Right? He's using his blessing like he's supposed to, all right? He's in the right spirit. Right? He's showing us Israelites that he hates us. We're not going to get no justice from this damn devil, man. That's not going to happen. All right? We're only going to get justice from Yahawah. We are only going to get justice through Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Point blank, period. Okay? Verse 15, and Yahawah said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel that they go forward. Right? So Yahawah said, look, man. Tell them to keep going. I got them. Right? But lift thou up thy rod and stretch out thine hand over the sea and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea. Right? It says, see, where is it? Okay. Verse 17, and I behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them. And I will get me honor, and I will get me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all his host, and upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am Yahawah, when I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. Okay? And the angel of Yahawah, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. Right? And the pillar of a cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. right? So, all right, let's keep on going, right? And it came to pass, and it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. And there was a cloud, meaning a chariot, right? And darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, to who? To the Israelites, so that one came not near the other all night, right? And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahawah caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided, right? And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them to the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning, the watch, Salakia, and it came to pass in the morning watch, Yahawah looked upon the host, looked unto the host of the Egyptians through a pillar of fire, through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians. All right. So the Egyptians, they could not get to us, right? Because it was a pillar of fire that was blocking them. So they couldn't move, right? And took off their chariot wheels, that they drave them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for Yahawah fighteth for them against the Egyptians, right? And Yahawah said unto Moses, stretch forth out thine hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, and upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. Right? So all of the Egyptians that came with Pharaoh, they died. See? So who's going to fight for us, man? Yahawah, well, Yahawashi is, man. Okay? All right? This is Exodus 15:3. It says, Yahawah is a man of war. Yahawah is his name, right? Now, what does it say in the Hebrew? In the Hebrew, it says, Yahawah Ayash Malchama, Yahawah Shamwa, right? Yahawah is a man of war. Yahawah is his name, right? So we don't have nothing to worry about, man. We have a power. We have a heavenly host, man. We have a heavenly army, man, that's going to fight for us, man. All right? It says what? In Daniel 12, it says what? In that day shall Michael stand up. Right? And I'm going to get that in the, well, I'll get it now. I will get it now. Let's get it. Where is it? Okay. This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Right? And that and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. All right, man. So Michael is all right, man. So All right, man. So Michael, he's going to stand up for us, man, in that day. All right. All right. So we have nothing to worry about, man. Deuteronomy 1:30. Yahawah your power, which goeth before you, shall fight for you, according to all that he died for. Slakia, I'm tripping. Yahawah your power, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt, before your eyes. Right? And Deuteronomy 3:30. Salakia. Deuteronomy 3:22. Ye shall not fear them, for Yahawah your power, he shall fight for you. See? Deuteronomy 20:4. For Yahawah your power, he kind of says, for Yahawah your power is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. So who's going to fight against our enemies to save us, man? Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to do that. Okay? Let's get this. See. All right. Eglon. Right. Let's see. Okay. Therefore, this is. Hold on. All right, this is Joshua 10:10. It says, Yahawah it discomfited them before Israel and slew them with a great slaughter at Gibeon and chased them along the side that goeth up to Betharan and smote them to Ascah and unto Makdika. All right, Makdika. And it came to pass as they fled before Israel and were in the going down to Betharan, that Yahawah cast down stones, it's like great stones from heaven upon them to Escon, it's like to Ascah, and they died. There were more which died with hailstones than they whom the children of Israel slew with the sword. Right? So who fought for us against the Amorites? Yahawah did. Yahawah did, man. Right? This is 2 Kings 6:16. Right? See. not sure where to start at all, man. I'm not sure where to start. Okay. Let's get, okay, this is 2 Kings 6 and 8. On down, it says, then, it's like, then the king of Syria warred against Israel and took counsel with his servants, saying, in such and such place shall be my camp. And the man of Yahawah sent unto the king of Israel, saying, beware, beware that thou pass not such a place, for thither the Syrians are come down. And the king of Israel sent to the place which the man of Yahawah told him, and warned him of, and saved himself there, not once nor twice. Therefore the heart of the king of Assyria was sore troubled for this thing. And he called his servants and said unto them, will ye not shew me of which is for the king of Israel? And one of his servants said, none, my lord, O king, but Elisha, the prophet that is in Israel, that telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber. And he said, go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, behold, he is in Dothan. Therefore he sent thither chariots, so like horses and chariots, and a great host. And they came by night and compassed about the city. All right. So the city of Dothan was surrounded. Right. And when the servant of the man of Yahawah was risen early and gone forth, behold, and host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? Right? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahawah, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahawah opened his eyes. And Yahawah opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. Okay? All right, man. All right, man. So the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of fire, which are the chariots of Israel, they have entered into the house of the thief. They are already here. All right? Yahawah knows. All right, man. Listen, man. Yahawashi knows everything that Esau Edom has done and is doing now, man. Okay? Esau's shame is being seen, man. He's already been found out. His kingdom has already been found wanting. It has been numbered. Okay? So he's going to get his judgment. Right? This ain't the end all be all, man. All right? This place is going down, man. Esau Edom is going down. Okay? There are more that be with us than with Esau, man. All right? Because we have the true power, man. All right? And that's Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right? All right, man. Esau only has what, man? Esau only has his carnal blessing, man. And that's the sword. That's it, man. Don't you get it, man? Esau's blessing has boundaries, man. It has Esau's blessing is limited, man. He can't do nothing else with it but kill. That's it, man. All right. Zechariah. I don't know. No, that ain't it. Yeah. All right. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Zephaniah 3 and 8, it says, Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yahawah, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms and pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured, right? With the fire of my jealousy, okay? So, we have to wait for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to bring that indignation, to bring that judgment. And that indignation, that judgment is on the way, man. Okay? It is on the way. Jacob, pray for more faith, man. Pray for more faith, man. All right? There's more that be with us than with Esau Edom, man. Esau Edom only has the sword. He only has the sword and his military, man. That's all he has. That's all he have, man. Right? And the sword, it jams. Right? The sword is limited. Right? But spiritual power ain't limited, man. Spiritual power ain't limited. All right? Because we're going to do in Edom according to the anger of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Let me get that. Ezekiel 25. All right? This is Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith Yahawah, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahawah. Right? All right, man. So we're going to do in Edom according to the anger of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right, man. Because Yahawah Yahawashi has to put his anger upon us. We ain't mad enough, man. We ain't pissed off enough. All right, man. So he has to put his anger on us, man. He has to put his spirit on us, man, and in us. Okay? It says what, man? It says and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, right? It also says what? I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Right? So the elect of the nation of Israel will be turned into weapons. Okay? Will be turned into weapons, man. And what can Esau Edom do against spiritual power? Not a goddamn thing, man. Esau can't do nothing against spiritual power, man. He can't do nothing, man. He can't do nothing against it. All right, man. And spiritual power and the kingdom and us having slaves, that's our blessing. And Esau can't do nothing against that. Okay? Our blessing is coming. And our blessing is forever. All right? So with that, I say Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone that rule well, and the salute and the shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing His truth in all sincerity and in truth. With that, I say shalom, but hold on. Last script, one of my favorite. This is Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith Yahawah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So you think you're going to go unpunished, right? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So you're going to drink of that cup, man. You don't have a damn choice. You are going to drink of that cup. You're going to drink of that cup, man. And there's nothing you can do about it. All right? So, you're done. You're finished. You're tacky. All right? Your kingdom has been numbered, man. Right? So with that, I say, Shalom.